Somewhere deep in the rugged, shadowy hills of the Blue Ridge Mountains lies a staggering fortune. We are talking about thousands of pounds of gold, silver, and glittering jewels, buried in the dark, untouched for over 200 years. Today, this massive hoard would be worth over $60 million. The man who buried it? A ghost of a man named Thomas J. Beale. Before he vanished from the face of the earth, he left behind a heavy, locked iron box and a set of supposedly unbreakable codes. The rules are brutally simple. Crack the code, and you find the gold. But for over a century, these cryptic numbers have driven brilliant minds to absolute madness. Is the treasure real? Or is it the greatest hoax in American history? The story begins in January of 1820. A handsome, wealthy, and deeply mysterious stranger rides into Bedford County, Virginia. He checks into the Washington Hotel. His name is Thomas J. Beale. He is charismatic, but entirely secretive. He spends a few quiet months at the inn, and then without warning, he disappears. 2 years later, he returns. But this time, he gives the innkeeper, a highly respected man named Robert Morris, a heavy, locked iron box. Beale tells Morris that the box contains papers of vital life or death importance. He promises to mail the key to the lock at a later date. He shakes the innkeeper's hand, rides off into the Virginia wilderness, and is never seen again. The mail never comes. For 23 years, the iron box sits untouched, gathering dust, keeping its secrets in the shadows, until finally Morris can no longer handle the suspense. He takes a crowbar and pries the iron box open. When Morris breaks the lock, he expects to find a simple explanation. Instead, he finds 3 sheets of paper covered in hundreds of seemingly random numbers, ciphers, complex cryptograms designed to hide a truth too dangerous to write in plain text. Accompanying the numbers is a handwritten note. The letter explains that Beale and a party of 30 adventurers struck the mother lode while tracking buffalo out west. They extracted a massive fortune, smuggled it all the way back to Virginia, and buried it in a secret stone vault. Morris spends the rest of his life obsessively trying to decode the numbers. He fails. On his deathbed, he passes the mystery to an anonymous friend, and this friend makes a monumental breakthrough. He realizes the numbers might correspond to words in a specific book, a key text. He tries the Bible, he tries Shakespeare. Nothing works. Finally, he tests the United States Declaration of Independence. It matches. The numbers translate perfectly to the first letter of specific words in the historical document. Cipher number 2 is cracked. The decoded message reveals a staggering inventory: 2,921 pounds of gold, 5,100 pounds of silver, and jewels, all transported in iron pots and buried underground. So we know exactly what the treasure is. But where is it? That is the catch. The precise location of the stone vault is locked inside cipher number 1, and the names of the rightful owners are hidden in cipher number 3. Neither of these codes has ever been broken. Not by elite military cryptographers, not by modern supercomputers, and certainly not by the thousands of amateur sleuths who have obsessed over them. For generations, treasure hunters have swarmed Bedford County. They have dug up peaceful farmland, torn through forests with bulldozers. Some have gone entirely bankrupt. Others have lost their minds, chasing a phantom fortune. But as the decades roll on, a dark question hangs over the Virginia hills. Is the Beale treasure a total lies? Skeptics point out that the language in Beale's letters sounds a little too modern for 1820. They argue the math doesn't add up. Could the anonymous friend who cracked the second code have forged the entire thing just to sell a sensational pamphlet, an elaborate 19th century scam? Or is the fortune incredibly, undeniably real, just waiting inches beneath the soil? Somewhere out there, the earth is hiding a secret $60 million in forgotten gold. a massive fortune with no master. Will someone ever crack cipher number 1, or will the Beale treasure remain forever lost to time? I want to know what you think. Is this the greatest unsolved treasure hunt in American history, or just a brilliant hoax? Drop your best theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss another deep dive into history's darkest mysteries. Until next time, keep digging for the truth.